Oh, hello, 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 hello. Oh, goodness. Oh. My little kid, my 4-year-old, I always ask him, "You need anything?" But I'm going to start my stream, and he's like, "No." And then at like 5 minutes before, he's telling me he was hungry. Okay, all right. So, what do we got to do here? Let's get set up. I'm a little thrown off now. Let's go in here. There we go. All right. So, we are level 17. We did ding from yesterday. I didn't do anything important or anything. I just did a bunch of running around so I didn't have to do it on stream. So that way I would have, time to do everything I wanted to do. So I like ran to wetlands and then I ran to Ashenvale to get the fight path there to do Wailing Caverns perhaps as well. But first we're gonna try to ding 18. So we have some quests we can do here in Lochmoden, and then we could technically do one in like Westfall as well. And then we're just gonna head into the Deadmines. I'll queue for it as soon as I hit 18. I do kind of want to be 18. I think first, actually, we might try to do Snooty's Revenge or Viren's Revenge and get Sooty, whatever his head, the big bear. I think we can solo it. We're a little bit low level for that, but I think we can solo it nonetheless. So we'll try to do that because I think I get like an ammo pouch or whatever if I complete this quest all the way through. A little bit full of anxiety today as well. If you watch the weather at all, I know an old man that watches the weather, but the Midwest is getting hit today, and the North Middle, like Minnesota and Michigan, are getting like a blizzard. I'm kind of like in the middle of those two things, so the threat for me personally is mostly just wind, but pretty heavy wind. So I'm hoping that does not happen, like not too heavy at least. It's definitely going to happen. I'm hoping it doesn't get too bad to where like we lose power or whatever, because it's going to be really cold um, with the wind chill and stuff like that. So got a little bit of a my mind's a little bit off in that realm right now. Yesterday's stream was probably the most fun stream I've ever had. Um, a lot of new people, you know, just a bunch of good interactions and stuff, and so I don't even I don't have any expectations at all for today necessarily, but yesterday was cool. I'm riding that high still, and again, trying not to think too much about the upcoming wind. We had Brax in the chat yesterday. He gave me this little Timmy's pea shooter. Normally, I wouldn't really want to take gear on like a hardcore character or whatever, but because this character's whole thing is about like getting loot, basically, I thought it was actually pretty fitting. So, all right, so If I have to, I guess I could always maybe kite him around too. But let's get full mana. Let's see what we can do to him before we even put our bear on him here. Alright, let's tell him to attack. Oh, does this warlock want to join? There you go. Bear got aggro. Oh, his guy got aggro. Okay, so now we're definitely going to do it since we're not soloing it. Can't imagine that me and a 21 warlock can't do it. There. So now I think we're going to be able to get that, thank you to this guy. Thank you. Now we should be able to get like that, ammo pouch or whatever you get for this. Hopefully. Then we'll probably do the tools, Bingle's tools. I can also turn in Dark That Looms. Like I said, I ran around up to Wetlands. I can turn that in. I can even finish that, whatever I need to do to get to 18. Then as soon as we hit 18, we just queue for Deadmines. We do Deadmines and we try to queue for Wailing Caverns. I'm confident I can probably find a Deadmines group, but it's not always the case that I'll be able to find a Wailing Caverns group. Just for the time of the day it is and stuff. But usually there's a good amount of Deadmines groups going. What's going to be tricky with this character is I'm going to need on some loot that I don't really deserve or something, right? And I'm going to get it at some point, right? A lot of times I'm going to need on it. I'm going to lose the roll and no one's going to care. They'll just be like, why'd you need on that? Be like, man, that was sick or whatever, right? But what's going to happen is eventually I'm going to win something and then it's going to be hard to find groups if they're like, if I'm keep having to do groups with the same type of people. So that could be a little tricky, but that's kind of the fun of the whole experience too. Like, oh no, I remember you. Oh, maybe that's where you get the ammo pouch. Maybe you just get a weapon from this. Is that where you get the ammo pouch? Or is it maybe from both? Maybe you get one here and then later you get one for doing like the all of the night watch stuff or whatever. You can just buy a new pouch, but the quest one is nice. Okay. Yeah, I know that It's like the one where you get like a bag, a quiver, or a pouch. Oh, right here. So I get a... Oh, this is just... I mean, it's 4 more slots. So this will be good for now. 4 extra slots. Let me hold a little bit more ammo. Like that. Like that. And then we'll try to do this. There we go. 4 extra slots. That's nice. Yeah, the blue quality one from the quest. Yeah, I'll definitely be doing that when I get to Duskwood. That thing's sick. I hate not having any room. It's got to be the worst part of playing a hunter. I'll have to stop at my bank before we do a dungeon as well. Right, let's go do Bingle's stuff over here. I really can't wait to get Blessing of Cheetah, or not Blessing of Cheetah, but Aspect of the Cheetah. Sorry, I'm a Paladin main. But that'd be awesome to be able to zoom around a little bit before you even have a mount. I guess it's kind of like druids and hunters that kind of have that speed here. Always put the food you're feeding the pet in your bar right next to your feed. But yeah, I just have them all over here for now. I have it bound, and I don't necessarily want to bind the food. I don't know. So I can just do that and then go to the food. I kill Sears and yeah, it. But I get what you're saying too. Like I normally do stuff like that too. So like I'll put on like a mage, I'll put my conjure water next to like where I drink the water and stuff. You know, I get what you're saying. Patriots are winning 42-3. Dang. I'm not a huge NFL guy anymore. I casually root for Baker Mayfield just because I used to be a Browns fan. I'm from Ohio. I used to be a Browns fan back in the day. Oh, there's my first chance. Oh man, this poor mage. Oh, he already has good stuff. I don't even feel bad. We just roll need for everything. Holy cow, that axe is heckin' sweet. Oh man, I'm just stealing everything. It was hilarious. Yeah, I feel kind of bad already. Succulent pork ribs. Oh, okay. You just. Oh, thanks, man. You're just like, hey, yeah. How about them Patriots? I get it. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, a lot of times there are, random fans in the chat, any chat. But yeah, I used to actually be a Browns fan though, so like a pretty big Browns fan. But I just got over that after enough torment. Oh no, not another mace. Oops, that's mine. Well, I'm gonna make a lot of gold doing this. What is that? I actually hope this stuff stops dropping because my bags are gonna get full. American football confuses me. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I could see that, but also at the same time, soccer or regular football confuses me too. I think it's just when you're not exposed to it. Oh wow, getting hit by multiple. I think we're doing okay here. Oh, let's get that guy. Yeah, cleared everything here. Oh no, my bags are gonna be so full. I need to start getting rid of some stuff. Oh, somebody else won. Okay, Swift Sorrow was sick of me needing everything. I've never been relieved to have somebody else win something. Yeah, we don't need these more ribs. Oh, we gotta find some stuff to get rid of here. We need to get rid of at least two things. We can get rid of some of this meat. We can get rid of... I don't know. I mean, honestly, we can probably get rid of the boar ribs. Why not? We have plenty of food. Of course, I just looted a calico tunic. Okay. We gotta go into here. Dang. When I crit, that does a lot of damage. Let's try to get this guy, maybe. Okay. Go for him next. Him. And grab this. We need to throw something away again. Whatever. Let's go turn those in. Okay, so what do we need? Are we done? Yeah, nice. Alright, so I gotta go turn this in. Thank you. Beef party. Guess we'll do like a big circle here. Bingles, and then I could do the crocodiles too. I just don't know if I'll need to. I kind of just want to get to Deadmines. 7.5. It is more DPS, but I'll just take the stats since I'm not going to melee that much. Yeah, it's got to be good enough for now. Oh yeah, then this is like the hard part to do. Actually, probably won't be that hard as a hunter. Oh, these crocs have a thrash on them. Oh, we got the croc list here on the very first one for that bridge quest. Ultra Zingbat invites me to a group. Who dat? I'm gonna decline. Oh. Sure. Re-invite. Sorry, I didn't know what the invite was for. Okay. Apparently there's a rare spawn here. Oh, it's level 22. What? You think we can kill this man? I mean, we can try. Oh, hello. Damn, we got it. That's kind of cool. Cloth, Stam Spirit. Oh. Alright, I'm breaking my own rule on this one only because of my bag space. I got the Crocodile skin. I have to be realistic with my bag space. No problem. So we break the rule a little bit there, but I do not have space to need everything. I'd have to go to a vendor every 5 seconds. I guess if this many people are doing it, we're not going to bother. We'll just have to do it another time. We'll turn in Bingles. We'll turn in this. That'll get us. We'll be almost there. We can just we can go to drop stuff off of the bank, and we can just kill like the Defias guys for that quest, and probably ding and maybe even look for a group while we do it. Why don't you use bag add-on? It makes everything's easier in Hunter. I don't know. I just don't use very many add-ons. I'm not a big add-on guy. I have DPS add-on. I have Questy. I didn't use Questy for the longest time. Just not a big add-on guy. For the longest time, I just only had recount, and then eventually I had to get DBM, and then eventually my guild made me get weak auras on retail. Prostitutes is his name. I wrote an add-on for myself that let me top healing meters and MC rating, but it felt like cheating. Glad the add-ons are being rained since back then. Yeah, I mean that was. I had a friend who used healing add-ons and stuff like that too. Back in that time, I obviously well not yours, but yeah, I'm looking forward to midnight. Hopefully they stay reined in. You know they've already made some compromises, but I like to play games just the way they're kind of made. And if it's not good enough, then play something else. But that being said, I mean I love that WoW has had so many like great add-ons over the years, but just not for me. I do use some in retail just because it's like almost griefing yourself not to. But honestly, I don't even really need Questy as long as I'm on Alliance. I actually downloaded Questy because I was doing a Horde character, and I don't know the Horde leveling that well. And I didn't want to, learn every aspect of it 20 years later. I was actually blown away because the OnlyFans thing, with all of them using all these add-ons and stuff, I'm like, man, when I played, I literally used nothing. Like ones that combine all bags and big bagger, that sort of add-on type. Yeah. On retail, all the bags can be combined too, just on an interface option now. It doesn't look as nice as the add-ons, but I use like one thing I like to use is the what is it, trade skill master, and the biggest reason I use it for, I don't use it to really make gold, but I like just being able to scroll over something and seeing what it's worth in the auction house to know if I should vendor it or not. But like that's a huge quality of life thing for me that I use. Let's go to a bank. I'll start queuing for Deadmines. I'll put almost 18 in here. That sounds a little wrong. Maybe I'll put almost level 18. Almost level 18. So, and then if I ding before we get a group, I'll just change that. Oh, I already got invited. Okay. We're putting this group together quickly here. I need to hurry up and get to a bank. Hello. Thing I need to sell. This will be cool. We might just get right into it. I didn't think anybody would invite me at level 17. Still need a tank, though. We got a rat paladin. So Smite's hammer. Might have to steal that from him. We have a priest. Now the rogue, I'll be naturally rolling against loot for him. I'm gonna train some of the weapons too. That way, if I win something, I can put it on right away and be like, "Oh my gosh!" and like actually use it. Oh wow, this paladin's doing this for his mace quest. I guarantee. Because he's level 23. He has no other reason to be here. He needs to get the lumber from the goblins or whatever. Oh, we just got old Smo Tank. Oh wow, he's level 24. Stopping at my bank and I can hurt to Sentinel. Guys in lock. 3 corners. The guy in lock mode is going to take a while. Fist weapons. Probably don't really need that, but... Crossbows, daggers, thrown. I kind of need to stop by Stormwind because that's where I need most of my training at. I could have turned this in too. Throw everything in my bank. Need to buy ammo. Okay, let's put our leather in there. Put our quest items in there. A quest item, quest item, quest item. Leather, leather. Unlearned recipes. There. That's a lot of room. Guys gonna start flying soon. I'm just gonna skip turning in this quest. We'll go see if I can get to Stormwind and learn those weapon training. We should still beat the rogue unless he has Hearth as well. I hate making groups wait for me. I normally don't queue for things until I'm like ready, because I hate being like the last one there. I hate that feeling. So you know, because you've been the person waiting for somebody before, and you're just sitting there waiting for them, waiting for them, waiting for them. So I always hate to try to. I try not to be that guy. Be careful in Deadmines. I'll be biting my fingernails the whole time. I will be. I'll roach out if I have to. I'll say that. If I have to, I'll be running out. That's one nice thing. I was really looking forward to getting to max level on my tank paladin, because tank paladin's actually really fun in classic, even though it doesn't have taunt and stuff. It just is kind of cool to like AoE tank something in classic. It's, you know, bears can do it too actually, but it's pretty fun. But man, being a tank stinks because there's no roaching out when you're the tank. You're just if you're in a bad situation, it's just you're done. We do have some pretty strong people in this group too. 24 warrior, 23 paladin. I'm probably not going to need to do much. But if I do, I will run. I hope I can get a bunch of loot and be strong. Get our training so we can actually equip the stuff that we loot. So I have to be level 20 for pole arms. Staff, one-handed, and two-handed swords. Wait, so I can't use maces? Oh, okay. So I won't roll on smites then if I can't use it. I thought I could. Unarmed. No, I guess not. That must be like the one thing I can't use. Alright, so if unless they don't roll on it, then I will, but I'm not gonna literally that was kind of the point of doing a hunter is I can use almost everything. So I wasn't the rules of this character are I roll need on anything. Unless I had discretion, to my discretion, I don't want to. Earlier, I didn't roll need on some greens because my bags were full, for example. But I did roll need on a bunch of other greens before that. And then if I literally can't use it, so I'm not going to roll need on plate gear, for example, because I can never use plate gear. I can never. It just would be griefing. And if I can't use two-handed maces, then I'm not going to roll on two-handed maces. It doesn't look like I can use any maces. So I will not be rolling on maces. So those maces I rolled on earlier, I technically shouldn't have rolled on the green ones. Because I can't use them. And I can use mail, but I can't use it right now. So I would likely not steal somebody's really good mail loot that I can't put on. Because my character's supposed to be kind of like dumb, like he doesn't know, not dumb, but you know, he just doesn't know. You know, he sees something, he thinks it's cool, and he rolls need on it. Five stacks here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta turn off my taunt. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. We just gotta wait for the rogue. Deadmines. Oh, we could steal this axe if it drops off the first boss. Can't use shield, so we won't be taking that. Taskmaster axe. Cloth hands. Obviously, we'd roll the need on that just naturally. We won't take this because we can't use maces. We have some other options, though. We can use staffs. Ooh. Luckily, the Staff of Westfall is really good, too, so I won't feel too bad about that. Corsair's Overshirt's one where I might just, like, at my own discretion, just pass on it. Just because it's so bad. I don't know. Like, I can't even really pretend that I want that. Oh, he already has a Step of Westfall, so yeah, he doesn't even need that. He has Lavishly Jeweled. I wouldn't really be stealing much from this priest. Yeah, he's already done Deadmines as well. Everybody's here. He shouldn't need really anything. Oh, he has Cruel Barb even. Jeez. He has the Corsair shirt too. Hey, this guy's rolling neat on everything too. He's not even doing a challenge. He's just taking everything. Ready? Ooh, a Massa Gate. Need that. Bandit Cloak of the Owl. 2 agility, 2. Alright. I'm rolling green on that on discretion because I just rolled neat on the Massa Gate and I don't want them to kick me from the group before we start going. I have to be smart about this or else I'm never going to get to run anything. Should have just missed my pet. That's okay. Yeah, I can't use that, so. Can't use shields. Doing like 2 spirit. I mean, oh, that's actually an upgrade for me anyway, so we'll just roll need on it anyways. Put it on. We're probably not going to do this quest over here, unfortunately. But as a hunter, I probably could solo it. Alright, we're inside. Uh-oh. Help. Help. Ooh, that's actually an upgrade. Roll need on that. Holy smokes, nice blade. Go in there. Three stamina. Oops. 3 stamina. My discretion, we're going to pass on that. That's just going to... Nobody else wants that either, and it's just going to take up bag space. Somehow the top damage. I have no AoE. Cannot use that. Just casually train our two-handed swords in here. Not use maces. Danas. That's a nice big pull. Need a drink. Oh no, somebody got PvP killed in Darkshire. I don't think anyone's gonna roll for this, so we're just gonna roll greed for bag space again. Okay, I can't use Serpent Sting on this guy. Could do that though. That is an upgrade. So we're gonna roll neat on that either way. Oh, I didn't even win them. Rogue won it. Gold fleck gloves. 4 strength, 3 intellect. No one else is gonna really need it. It's so much worse than what I have. I'm gonna roll neat on it. I won't say nothing about that one. If someone asked me about it, I'd be like, I'm thinking about going survival. Oh, he's not talking to me. Oh, of course, mail bracers that I can't use. They're getting in a classic Andy fight here. The paladin is pulling, and now the tank's all mad. So now the tank's saying, "Well, I'm not gonna play no more." Typical classic stuff. Hey, I'm supposed to steal everything, not you. This guy just yoinked that chest. Nothing will make this guy more mad as if we prove that we don't need him, though. I do know that about classic Andy tanks. Right now, he wants to be begged to keep playing. Oop. Didn't mean to pull that. No harm, no foul. Almost level 18. Obviously, we can't go get our training right now, but that's okay. What's kind of good about this group kind of fighting with each other already is, like, me stealing somebody's loot is going to be, like, not even the biggest deal of things that are going to happen. Oh, he's still ribbing the warrior. Uh, oh my gosh, this is the most classic Andy thing ever, man. This is so funny. This is why, at my heart, that I can't play classic WoW all the time. I can't deal with these people. Just the most petty arguments. Always an argument about loot. It's always an argument about tanking, tank, how to pull things, the proper CC to use. It's always something like that. Oh, I'm gonna steal that while nobody's looking. Oh my gosh, well that's actually better. 4 agility, 4 stamina. I actually do need that. I'm gonna put that on right now. Alright, I need to heal my pet. Holy heck. 4 agility? I guess I'm Donatello now. It's actually a really good weapon. Oh, kind of a big pull here. Try to maybe stun this guy. No. Yeah, they don't even care that I'm taking the loot. They're so mad at each other that... Alright, we ding. Get an extra crit. Good gouge by the rogue there. Oh, got the stun on the concussive shot. Nice. Okay, we just took 2 weapons in a row. We're going to roll greed on this one. Because we don't want him to... Oh, I won anyways, of course. Didn't really need that screwdriver. I'll make a joke about it. Ha! Guess I got a screwdriver in case I get in a jam. I think I have to play like my character's like kind of dumb because otherwise it'll just look so bad. Oh, we got the boss. Everyone else on this guy. Oh, we definitely need that. Let's see. The tank needs it. Oh, man. The rogue needs it. Let's see if I can win it. Probably not. I don't have good luck rolling when I actually need something. Oh, vanish one. Sag. hell? Doing some crazy pulls, but we have like a really high level group, so. At least a couple people are. I got a good joke for this. They said, "Should you pick? Can you pick?" The rogue said, "Should be able to." Yeah, I want that screwdriver. If you need that to pick the lock. Haha. Just keep it light. This is a very, it's a very good first run though for this character because like no, like I said, no one's even gonna care what I take at this point because everyone's so mad at each other. Okay, I'm not taking shadow spell damage. Nobody needs this. If the priest wants it, they can have it. I only have 4 bag slots. I need room to take Van Cleef loot and the other loot. Also, because that rogue won that ring, I'm not even going to feel bad taking anything from him. Snow wasn't the bingo card for today, but here it is. Yeah, MDS. I'm actually like, I get a little bit worried about weather sometimes, and we have a lot of wind coming through. So I'm hoping it doesn't get too bad tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be the bad day for me, probably. I can't remember exactly where you. I can't remember if you said you were in Illinois or where, but I thought you guys had a chance for like tornadoes if that's where you are. I'm trying to remember from that day. I need to get mana. Oh, you're in the middle of Kansas, so you didn't. Okay, you didn't say where you lived that day. So yeah, you're getting snow down there, huh? I'm up in Ohio, so we got that bomb cyclone thing, that hurricane looking thing coming through. See if I can stun him. Oh, the paladin did it. One-handed axe. don't really want to need on it, but I only have 3. Old Tank's gonna take it. I actually don't really like him, so I kind of want to steal it from him. But I also don't want him to leave the group. Why is he even rolling on that? I'm gonna greed that, and then I'm gonna give myself the right to just roll on literally anything else that drops. Oh, so you didn't even have it in the forecast. Yeah, that's always weird. I'm supposed to have... So, it's 60 degrees right now in Ohio. In 12 hours, it's going to be 20 degrees. Okay, I literally can't use that. Ooh, a ring. We definitely need that. Yeah. Got a ring in there last night. Yeah, it's 60 degrees. It's going to go down to 20. The wind's going to be at 30 miles an hour. It's going to be, like, really cold. Oh, no. How many did I pull? Just 2. No big deal. I don't know if anybody saw that, but I accidentally tab targeted and shot the guy on top of the ramp there. Somehow I only pulled 2 things. It's actually a really good pull. Lucky, but... So... That one's outside, that one's outside, okay. Alright, well, this is a big pull. Hey man, I guess it's harder than I thought. You know, I always give Hunter some grief for doing that, but man, I just did the meme. I know, man. What the heck? It's just no matter what you do, if you play this, I guess you just pull stuff. All right, let me roll for this. Slash roll. Oh, I'm winning. 68. Help. So the other person isn't rolling, I guess. Vanish, Old Mo, and Passion. He doesn't want it. I'll go see what's in it. Ooh, some bandit. things. Some herbs in there. Some herbs in the chest if anyone wants. The worst is a hunter that doesn't know how to control pet. Now that I did. Now I did forget. To be fair, I forgot to dismiss it when we jumped down into Deadmines, like off that bridge. But it only pulled 2 non-elites, so I'm good at maneuvering and controlling it. I got to remember if I need to get rid of it or. A lot of these male girdles are dropping. I need to find some more stuff to get rid of. A lot of the stuff I have is worth, like, pretty good vendor. Not that I really need gold. Ooh, 5 agility battle axe. Because I'm going to roll on Cruel Barb if it drops, I'm going to roll greed on this. Heal self, caps. Priest was AFK. That'd be a heck of a way to die. Alright, so if we get green skin, man, I don't know if we roll on the staff or not. He's fighting something somewhere. Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to DPS this, but I guess I'll come up here. The other thing I have to watch as well is in the one room my pet chased the mob and might have pulled something. I gotta not do that. Ooh, the harpoon. I can use that at level 20. So I'm taking the harpoon. I'll probably actually use this unless I get something better. I need to get some more stuff out of my bags. So the paladin resolved this just now in a classic way. He goes, "Do you want to tank VC because VC is very hard to tank?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, now you want me to tank?" And he goes, "Well, I could, but I just think you're tougher." So he gave the guy a compliment, right? He wanted to be begged to come. He wanted a compliment kind of thing, you know. Ah. Alright, we just got to kill. Ooh, Cape of the Brotherhood. We legit need that. I have a feeling this rogue's gonna win though. Alright, let's see if we can grab this. Ooh, we won. Nice. Very nice. Let's get rid of something for that. That to level 20. Pretty easy run there. But he left me. Alright, let's just Hearth back. So we had a harpoon and a cloak to put on at level 20. Let's sell some stuff. Sword. The one-handed axe. The cloth gloves. My old axe. A bow. That. Keep the harpoon. 3 agility, 3 spirit. 5 agility. I'd rather have my 5, I think. Dagger. Okay. We got 2 things to put on at 20. Used a lot of ammo in there. We'll go get hunter training, and then we'll try to queue for Wailing Caverns as well. Oh yeah, the tunic. I forgot. Yeah, that's awesome. Selling this stuff. This harpoon, anyways. 7 agility. That's really good. And that one is Stormwind. Get training in Stormwind. And queue for Wailing Caverns. Does anybody know the safest way to get to Wailing Caverns by chance? Like where I won't like aggro guards or anything? I think it's from Ashenvale, and then go down into the Barrens and just make sure you go around the Horde Town or whatever. But I'm not positive on that. I know it can't be going to Booty Bay, because I'll probably die if I go to Booty Bay and go to Ratchet. Full arm training's a bit expensive. Probably. I just looked at it, but I forget. I'll look at it again. I can't learn it till 20. Same as using this, so. I should go learn my wool bandages too. Let's see what this costs. A gold. I mean, hey, good thing Brax gave me 5 gold yesterday. Shout out Brax. I'll list myself in here just because it might take a while. Yeah, 1 gold at level 20 is crazy. Wait. Who am I supposed to bring the letter to? Oh, Barrows. Oh, my leather's in the bank. We won't worry about that then. We got any beast training? Great stamina, natural armor. What can I learn? Aspect of the Hawk rank 2. Multi-shot. Serpent Sting, there we go. I mean, I'll learn some of this stuff, but I don't really plan on using it. I mean, I have enough for it, whatever. Aspect of the Hawk. We learned multi-shot and serpent sting. Multi-shot, serpent sting. Bunch of other stuff that I'm not going to use. Oh, and then we need to train the pet. Stamina and armor. All Willing Caverns. Man, there's a lot of higher levels doing it, so they're probably not going to want to take me. That group has a hunter already. Gates quest. A lot of our Lockmoden quests turned green. I don't need to grab that yet. So I guess we'll just head up back to Lockmoden and see if a group forms for Willing Caverns. That was always going to be the hard one to run because there's just not a ton of people on running Willing Caverns at this time. Forge. Well, see if there's any weather updates for me. The weather people aren't really talking about it that much, so hopefully that means it's like not going to be too bad. But I have a wind warning until for all day tomorrow, basically, starting tonight. Felt like spring break here in Arkansas over Christmas. It was in the mid upper 70s, which was wild. Yeah, it's supposed to be windy here tonight. Yeah, like today, it just randomly got up to 62 degrees, but it's going to be falling really fast. We had a decently warm Christmas, but it wasn't quite that warm. It was like 50. It's going to be very cold the next couple days here, though. Like 20 degrees with 20 plus mile an hour winds. The wind is going to make it cold, obviously. I hate the wind. I live in town, but across the street from me happens to be like a landscaping business, and there's just no, and it's like a big lot, like a big, open area. There's no trees, there's no houses or anything, and the wind just whips across. So I get a pretty brunt of the wind when it's windy. Yeah, Fahrenheit. So it'll be like, negative some something Celsius. Yeah, I forget. I always forget about that too. I don't know the conversions very well. I know it a little bit. My son was just learning it recently in school. The conversions and stuff. But I really don't know how to do the negatives at all. Like I know there's a formula, but like just like a guess of it. -6 Celsius, yeah. That sounds about right. I was gonna guess like -4, but yeah. Pretty close to my guess.
Round's done.
Okay.
Do you usually eat for your corn?
What?
Corn, cousin dogs.
Oh. I'll probably just do like 2 or 3 right now.
Okay, because I have 3 on the plate for you.
Okay. Yeah, that's US for you, man. Like we get some wild temperature swings, and a lot of the Midwest is the same. Like as far as temperature swings, but like in Ohio, we'll get up to like 105 Fahrenheit in the summer, maybe like that. That's like a really hot day, and we'll go all the way down to 0 Fahrenheit in the winter. It's a wild, like you can, it's very possible every year you have almost 100 degrees Fahrenheit in temperature swing. Because we got to be special, MDS. We can't be using those European units. I don't think it's the real reason. But I know there's like a myth that it was because it was going to cost too much to change all the signs or something. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go sit in the inn real quick. I'm gonna go refill my drink and just grab a quick bite to eat, and we'll be right back. Hopefully, nobody invites me to Welland Caverns while I'm grabbing that, but I'll be right back. in like 5 minutes. Oh yeah, yes, that's true. With the sockets, the different voltages. I've definitely never been to Europe, but I don't know where I would even want to go if I went. Maybe Germany, just because that's like where my family originates from. I don't know. There's a town in there. There's a town in Germany with a similar name to mine. I wouldn't mind going to the Vatican. I'm not Catholic, but could be cool. the hard part for me is I'm kind of like terrified to get on a plane, so I don't know if I'd ever go to Europe or not, unless they like did some. Well, I wouldn't want to really take a boat either across the ocean. They'd almost have to do like some sort of a really safe across the ocean railway or something. Or no willing caverns enjoyers. Head off to charge my car. Cheaper after 10. Thank you for stream. If you're still alive, I'll try back in. Yeah, thank you, Fuzzy, for stopping by again. Always appreciate it, man. Good luck. If we'll get this. Yeah, I had a feeling we might not be able to get willing caverns. I mean, we still have 2 hours to get it started, but I won't be surprised if we don't get this. Spin that back on. Oh, excuse me.
AMC Plus is available on YouTube.
YouTube. We'll do the oh man, I left some of the crocodile stuff in my bank. Oh well. I think we still need the lurker venom. Do you know if you can play remix without having the war within? Got a friend asking. That is a good question. I think so, because I think classic players play it. Yes, you can play it with just a sub. But if you transfer your characters to a characters above a level 70 timeline, you won't be able to play them. So you definitely can do the Legion remix, but then if you want to continue to play your character, then you'd probably want to um, get the War Within or get whatever expansion that you were going into, or just midnight at this point. Assume that would be how it would work. Because I saw some classic people talking about it, that they play without playing retail. I assume they didn't play retail. Guess I didn't know. Oh, I just got invited for this probably. Yeah, should work out for him. Oh my gosh, this is gonna probably layer me. Maybe not. Cool. And we find a group. This for Wailing Caverns. How are you guys all in Ratchet already? My guy disappeared. Okay. I'll start heading. I don't know where my guy went to, but I probably did get layered. So I don't know the best way to get there, but they're all in Ratchet. But there's no way I can go down to Booty Bay safely. I'll die. So I'm just gonna have to try to go through Ashtonville, I guess. And they're already all there. Hope they don't just kick me because I'm going to take so long to get there. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be rough getting here. I went and I last night I did a bunch of running around, so I didn't have to do it on stream. And I got the flight path to Ashenvale, so I can at least fly there. But the way I saw it, there's no real safe way for me to get to Booty Bay. Oh yeah, yeah, it's for hardcore, and I've never done it before either, so I mess up like a little bit and I'm dead. But I did read that too. You can swim to Booty Bay. I guess I have gold. I could have like paid a warlock to summon me there, maybe, or to ratchet or something for like a gold or something. Yeah, it always is. Everyone normally spams F in the looking for group chat when a level 60 dies. The good news is a lot more people are getting online right now, so even if this group kicks me, I think we can probably find another one. Looks like this group's already like clearing in there too, unfortunately. But they were already all there, so I don't know if they're like in a guild together or what. But I can fly there, and then I just have to run a long way. I thought about trying to run to Ratchet from Ashenvale last night, but I didn't want to, since it was going to be risky, I didn't want to die off stream. So if I'm going to die, I'd rather just die while I'm streaming. Hopefully I don't die. What's up, Mario? How you doing today? Let's play some Dune, huh? We ran a Deadmines earlier. We're trying to run Wailing Caverns now. I don't know if it's going to be good news or not, but that wind warning I got, they've lowered the sustained winds throughout the day. It's for tomorrow, so they could just completely change it back, I'm sure. But they've lowered the wind from 39 down to 32 for sustained, but they're still saying it could gust up to 60. I don't know what that is in kilometers per hour. 60 mile/hour to kilometers per hour. That'd be 96.6 kilometers per hour. They're already in there. I don't even know why they invited me. They were just ready to go. Unless this is like somebody who secretly is in the stream or something and was like just inviting me to help me. I have no idea. They're like already there, ready to go. They're all high level. It's weird. Alright, let's go try to run there. Beware of horde guards everywhere. I could take a summon right now to Booty Bay for 50 silver. Take the boat. It's probably be faster, but whatever. We're already this far. Let's go. Throw that. I know there's a horde like base around here as well. So I gotta make sure I don't hit those guards. There's always horde here. In hindsight, what I totally should have done last night is I should have found a warlock to summon me to Booty Bay. I didn't even think about it. Alright, let's lock in. Normally my second monitor content would be podcasts. So like whatever, I watch a lot of comedy podcasts. So a lot of times if I'm not streaming, that's what I would have on. Yeah, I would probably normally be too cheap, but that guy gave me that gold yesterday, so it is what it is. Brax. Yeah, I normally probably listen to comedy podcasts. Are You Garbage is probably my favorite podcast right now. If you're like, if you come from a family that's a little bit, you know, if you don't mind calling yourself trashy or whatever, low class, it's a very funny podcast. They basically they have other comedians on and ask them stories about their life, and they've come up with these really interesting questions, and then they determine if the person is garbage or if they're classy. And you know, the reality is, I come from pretty much a garbage, like what they would call, like I don't mind deprecating myself, right? Like a garbage, you know, family, whatever. I love my family; they're not garbage people, but we are not classy people, I guess. That's not where I come from, at least. I try to be a little bit classy, but that's my favorite podcast, though. It's funny. It's just pure comedy. But they put out 2 a week, and so 2 days out of the week, I'll definitely be listening to that. And then from there, it's just like whatever I'm into at the time. I also I'm unfortunately a Cleveland Cavaliers fan. That's a basketball team, and so I'll watch that if they're on. Basketball games are usually like 7-8 p.m. Eastern, so I'll watch those if they're on second monitor. All right, we're getting close. I'm pretty sure that Rainwind Retreat was the horde place, so we made it past that without hitting guards. Now, I don't remember if there's guards here or not. I don't think there is. I think there's guards right close to here if you go right to Mulgore. Or is that way down here? No, maybe there's no guards up here. Or maybe there's guards at Stone Talon. I can't remember. I just know I gotta be careful here. Okay, there is guards there. What the heck? How am I supposed to get through here? Oh, I cannot go through here. Uh... Oh, shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave this group. Okay, guys, there is no way I can get here from my available path. Good luck. Sorry. Alright, we're gonna leave group. Let's try this again. Invite. 1, 2, 3. Oh, right here? MDS, you coming in clutch for me here. Okay. I'm going to cautiously go through here. I did not know that was there at all. That's crazy. I played this game for so long. I just found it. I just found that if you want to invite back. If not, I don't care. Or already messaged me pissed off. At least I have this fight path now. I don't even think I have the Duskwood fight path, actually. So I can't even use that. Alright, let's queue again. Dude, that's clutch, that little area. So back in vanilla, right? Me and my real life friends, we died to those. It wasn't hardcore, obviously, right? But we died to those guards like 20 times. I had no idea there's that hole over there. We just kept trying to help each other get further and further because the guards are basically like spawn camping us, you know. That's so funny. Now I'll have the Ratchet flight path too, though, so I could just always go to Theramore, fly to Ratchet. In Classic and Booty Bay, I remember being a Horde character for the first time and clicking on the wrong Flight Master instead. Yeah, I didn't know where the Horde Flight Master was in Booty Bay until like 1 or 2 years ago. I didn't even know. I never even thought about it. He's like right off to the side of the captain guy up there. I did that as well. I think I did that at Thorium Point in Searing Gorge on a Horde character. I go to go to the Alliance flight path there. Dun, 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 dun. My poor son, he got a drone for Christmas. We flew it once, and now it's like windy or rainy every day. As soon as it doesn't, as soon as we get some good weather, we'll go out there with him and fly that around. A lot of PvP in Booty Bay and side. Yeah, dude, side that side PvP are like during the Blood Moon and stuff or whatever that was. That was awesome. Yeah, I don't have any connected flight paths. Pretty sure Welling Cabins is just right over here. So nice we Hearth back now. I'll probably get invited as soon as I Hearth or something. Uh,
Hello.
Oh, I can go to Booty Bay. I thought you had to have Duskwood to go to Booty Bay. Don't care then, that's fine. And if I want to, I can just go to Theramore and fly to Ratchet. So let's go back to doing what we were going to do. Well, maybe we just do this quest real quick too. Oh crap. Oh my gosh, I'm so unorganized. I need to go get those flasks of oil and stuff out of my bank. I don't normally have bag space issues. Hunters are rough. I need the I might as well get the Crocodile meat if I'm going to do that, but I need the hops. Oh, did I sell my oil? No, I kept the flasks of oil. Okay. Well, let's grab these, and if we get invited to a group, we just have to bring them back again. It is what it is. At least we can get to Ratchet now. head down to this here lighthouse. Kill us some murlocs. Come here, Yogi. Man, I always say I need to change the loudness on that, but I really do. I don't know how loud it is to you guys. That's really loud. Nathan subscribed. Thank you, Nathan. Oh, somebody just died to a Booty Bay guard. Someone else was doing PvP in Booty Bay, but you're not supposed to do that on hardcore. Glad I got out of there. I guess there's a horde player there getting people killed. That's what the chat's saying. Dang. I think we'll just. I don't know. Maybe we could do all of them. Should be pretty easy on a hunter. We finally have some action for the first time since Deadmines. Ooh, we got Captain Sanders' treasure map. That's some free XP. Pull one over here, then we'll do this 3. Missing everything. That's a little bit harder than I thought it'd be, but we're fine. I feel like wing clip shouldn't work with a staff. I don't know why. Well, there's Merkai. That was easy. Yeah, got a little too many here, but that's okay. Inventory is full. Of course it is. I actually could probably use this meat to cook with, so Will a bear eat this? He will. That means he'll eat it cooked too. We'll go up the coast, finish these Murlocs, do Captain Sanders. Turn both those in. Hope someone invites for Wailing Caverns. Yeah, boars eat anything. That is what's good about them. And they got that little charge. I was just doing bear for nostalgia. Oh, got another one. Another one. Oh, wow, this is getting sketchy. Might have to run here. Yep. Sorry, Yogi. These Morlocks are scary. I died here once. I can't remember what character I was on. Trying to get to this dang boat, and you just pull 5 Murlocs, and Isn't classic WoW unless you find yourself running from Murlocs at some point. I think that's probably true. I think everyone's been there. Those Murlocs in Elwyn by the Eastvale logging camp. Those always gave me the heck of a time. On regular, like vanilla WoW. When you're you're helping guard Thomas or whatever, find the missing guys that got killed by the Murlocs. Search the empty jug next to the windmill for the next clue. The first time I did this quest, it was like so cool because there's really not many quests that are exactly like this. There's a few, but like where it's like giving you like directions to go and stuff, like go northwest or whatever. There are a few that do that. Don't get me wrong, but it felt like a real treasure hunt. Okay, Captor Sender's chest. Kill these coast runners first, and then we'll do chest. Go all the way back down, turn these in. We're at least gonna grab the Thunder Brew, even if we don't finish that quest. There's a mage AoE grinding. Those are minor oracles. There's a coast runner. Get these out of the way. Oh no! Slim's friend in wetlands just killed somebody. Dang it. Gotta get rid of something. Honestly, we can probably get rid of these potions. Because we have a lot of these better ones. Throw away the Murloc eyes. Murloc scales as well. I'm gonna have to make room for this rewards for that too. I also need to remember that I have this immolation trap. Flame Murloc scales. I could get rid of these spices. I don't think you need these clues either. Is that a dresser? That's funny. I should actually use all these rockets too. They're starting to get to the point where they don't do any damage. Just gotta fire them off. Next time I do a dungeon, just shoot them off all the time. Hopefully, the next time I do a dungeon is like right now, but since it's not looking that way. Oh no, Morgan. Gotta be a druid, go solo Nomergon for your crowd pummeler. I didn't even know that was a thing until I started playing hardcore. Apparently, in the back in the day, feral druids would keep like just endless supplies of crowd pummelers for tanking like molten core and stuff. This thing, because the increasing the attack speed does. Oh, did they change it? Oh, did they change it for hardcore? Hold on, I'm getting attacked. Okay, so they changed this. Does not affect characters above level 55. Oh my gosh, I didn't know they did that. Oh no, that's for sod. That's why. Manual crowd pummeler. Yeah, there you go. That's what it is. I was gonna say I knew they were doing this on hardcore. Attack speed by 50% for 30 seconds. 3 charges. And these feral druids would just have like a bunch of these in their bank and stuff. Do, 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 do. Honestly, I didn't think it would be this hard to find a new Well and Caverns group, but it's not looking good for today. But I mean, it's not like I'm not gonna play this character off stream, so there's always next time. But it's just not looking good. I'll even go later if I get in a group, but nobody's really doing it. All right, kill some Defias, get our keg. Probably just grab the stuff for dry times. Do Oslo's toolbox. A lot of people don't do dry times because it's kind of annoying, but I usually do it. I love the storyline of that. Like you need to go around to every area and get some alcohol for the townsfolk. Hunters are so easy mode, man. I kind of like playing Mage on hardcore, even though I've died a lot on Mage. Because you have like, okay, I'm gonna sheep this guy. Like you have like a little bit of strategy. This is more about like if you can just kind of control your pet and stuff, it's pretty easy. Not that Mage isn't easy, by the way. But at least like you might have like a strategy. I was saying, is that not gonna pull anything? That'd be crazy. Done. Good crit. Easy 3 pull. I also want to grab this keg of Thunderbrew so I can get rid of these hops. This person, a row. 19 hunter. I would do caverns. Think this you'll keep the bear or maybe tame belly grub at 24. That quest is dwarf inspired for sure. I don't know. I'm down to switch to a boar. I usually go with bear just for nostalgia, but nostalgia doesn't last forever. I like getting the rare spawn that spawns in Dummerow, but he wasn't up or anything. But belly grub's sweet. I wouldn't mind doing belly grub. I haven't put much thought into it, but I think I'd be down to do that. You could feed it anything. I have to come up with a clever name for it. Nice. Belly grub comes with the higher rank of charge. I don't know much about classic hunters. I just know I do know that the rare spawns like have or like the named creatures like they sometimes have better stuff. Utopia, yeah. Is that site still going? I thought I read that they stopped updating that site. Is it still going? I hope it is. Hardcore guide's also good for all classes for your spec and tips and stuff. Yeah, honestly, I could probably use that. I'm definitely far from being an expert at knowing about what to do on hardcore. Most stuff I know is just from watching other streamers do it. Honestly. These 2 more of these. Gave myself a little bit of room there. I did. So here's the thing on hardcore, I never did BFD. I did BFD like once or twice ever in vanilla. I did not realize that there's such a good wand from that BFD quest. On my last mage, I had that, and it was so nice. I did not know that that existed. I was hoping to see you pick up Captain Sanders' treasure map quest line there. I actually just finished that. I picked it up while I was killing the Murlocs and did it. I was doing the down the coast, and I got the thing while doing it, and then just kind of did it while doing the coastline. It's one of my favorite quests. I was mentioning, it feels like, or an actual, like, especially back in the day, I didn't have Questy or anything. It felt like an actual treasure hunt doing that quest. I always enjoy it. Ooh. We'll see if they actually can form a group up. If they get this group formed in the next like 15 minutes, we'll run this. If not, we'll probably leave and just end at normal time. But yeah, that quest is sweet. It might be maybe a little bit of a corny story, but my son did that quest when he was like 7 years old, and I made him do it without like using like, you know, add on. Well, it was on retail, so I didn't tell him that he could just open his map. Basically, like he didn't know yet, and he was telling me where to go by reading the quest and stuff. And he was like getting all excited when we found the landmarks. It was cool. All right, I guess we're gonna run Rolling Caverns then. Yeah, I got the shirt on right now. Captain Sanders shirt. You can't see it over my tunic, but I like to wear that shirt too. The only shirt I like more is the blacksmith shirt from BRD. Right, let's put some of this stuff away. Once again, and hopefully I don't forget this time. Let's put the dry time stuff in this bag. Put that in there. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're gonna run Wailing Caverns after all. What's that? That's bargain. I'd never seen this shield before. Is that from Nax or something? That's bargain. I'm gonna check that out. I'm in the boat on my way. Oh yeah, I want to see if that was from Nax. I used to have some twink characters back in the day. I had a 19 rogue. His name was the only ninja, and I had a, believe it or not, a hunter as well. Oh no, the rogue was a 29. The hunter was a 19. I didn't know anything about hunters though. There it is. Drops off Gluth. I didn't know that. That's a bargain. Salad sandwich. That's funny. Yeah, I wasn't like fully decked out, but I was pretty decked out. My friend was really into doing it, into doing the twink stuff, and he basically helped me get a lot of the stuff. He basically just wanted somebody to be queue with him, and so he helped me get a bunch of stuff, and then we would do it together. I had like my rogue. I know had like double torturing pokers, and then just like these odd quests that I had to go do because it gave like a really good reward for these. Like I had to go to like a high level area kind of, and he would help me do the quest. But I remember doing that; it was pretty fun, and like making sure that you had like a necklace and stuff, even though you were like low level. So I wasn't like the absolute maxed out version with all the best enchants, but I was pretty good, like pretty solid. He had a 39 Twink Warrior that he really went all out on. I remember him that thing being really strong. It's funny because he hated leveling. Ah, yeah, deviant delights. I was a complete noob at it. I was only doing it because my friend wanted me to, so I don't know like much of the intricacies of it. I just know like a couple things like my characters had. Pug night Deadmins my 19 rogue one time. They kicked me immediately because I had more health in the tank. Yeah, there are definitely people like that. Those people exist in retail still, for sure. If I do like low level content on a geared character, people will kick me all the time. We are going to miss this boat, and it is so sad. No, that's the true classic experience. Yeah. I don't know if you were in here earlier, MD, us when we were doing. I can't remember when we were doing Deadmines, but we had a classic argument going on between Tank and a DPS that was pulling and stuff, like pulling faster than him, and they were getting all into it. It was a super classic experience. Dang, that's a lot of people getting off the boat. Oh no, this person's running to wetlands. Oh my gosh. Oof. I'm gonna get there. Bro, they're gonna be like another 30 minutes. I don't think I'm gonna be able to run this with them. There's no way I'm gonna be able to sit here for 30 minutes and sit on my hands. I need to like get like a game to play or something, like a just a fun little game that I can pull up over the screen to play when I'm waiting for people like this. All right, MDS. I'll see you next time, man. Have a good time. Have a good night. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Try not to. I'll hopefully be okay. We might not even run this, so we'll see. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. If they're not even close, I'm just gonna probably leave group because this is gonna take forever. But we'll at least give them a chance. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and we'll see where they are. I never see hardcore streamers get the Westfall chicken pat. Always too busy for insignificance. Yeah, I barely even know about it. Oh, this person's leaving too. Gonna need to leave at least. It's easy to find a DPS. Alright. Well. Yeah, well I'm gonna leave too then, first of all. Because now we have to like, find another person. But instead of going into the bathroom, let's just like wrap this up here then. Because I do have to go pee. So as a hunter, I should have the Westfall chicken. Is there like some advantage to it, or is it just like for tradition's sake or something like that? No advantage, just because a hunter should have a dang chicken. Yeah, I barely even remember how to get it. I know you have to get some chicken feed, and stuff like that. I that's a blast from the past. You even mentioning that, but yeah, because I do have to go to the bathroom anyways. We're just gonna call it here. It's 9 minutes before 7, but close enough. Um, Reminder to anybody new: Monday, Tuesday, our days off. Wednesday, we're probably going to pick up here on Hardcore Classic. The only thing that would change that is if somehow something actually did happen on the midnight beta or something like that, then maybe not. But as of now, that's what I'm planning on. So this character is going to be stream character. I'm only going to play this character on stream, unless it's like to do cooking or something like that. So yeah, if you want to come by Wednesday, I'll be live again Wednesday, same time. It's Wednesday to Sunday. This was an amazing week of stream, by the way. A lot of new people in here, which is really cool. We got Tactical Warrior today, for example. It's one of the newer people in here. And we had a lot of new people though this week, and it was really cool. It was a really fun week of streaming, and I appreciate it a lot. Like, it was an absolute blast. Yesterday was like beyond terrific. So thank you guys so much. I always like to shout out people that were talking in chat. So we got Tactical Warrior, we got Tron. Tron, I missed your question about opening presents on retail. Yes, I did open my presents on retail. Thank you for asking. MDS, as always, Mario always stops by. Joe is in here again. Fuzzy, always in here. Let's see. I can't go up any higher, but we had like 3 new people earlier. Unclet is one, but some of the other ones I can't see. But thank you guys so much. Thanks to all the new people this whole week. Again, absolute blast. But we'll be back Wednesday. This is our 3rd week of streaming. Next week will be our 4th. And for our first month, I guess. So thank you guys so much as always. And we'll see you next week. See ya.